Welcome back to Magoo's Reviews. All right, y'all. So Pusha T says that diss tracks are dead to him. Before we get to the review, again, we're close to 1,000 subscribers. After that, we're going to hit 10,000. We're going to 100,000. We're going to be at a million. We're going to claim it, and it will happen. So, all right, y'all. We're going to get straight to the point, man. Pusha T has had a fantastic year. Pusha T has had a great year, man. Him and Malice, man, they've actually had a fantastic year. I said it again, but man, I mean, the Clips album, Let God Sort Them Out, is great. It's absolutely great, man. Pharrell's done an amazing job with that project. But Pusha T, man, he actually talked about how diss tracks are, dead to him. And he gives some great examples in which I agree, with him on some things, man. And pretty much this comes from Vice.com. It says, for a lot of younger fans, they know Pusha T for his diss tracks. The most famous is The Story Added On. It's a sketching character takedown on hip-hop's biggest artist at the time, Drake. From there, the Virginia rap legend became synonymous with the beef. He would be unafraid of dismantling those who don't hold the same values as him. Lil Wayne, Drake, Kanye West, and most recently Travis Scott have faced the brunt of Pusha's rap. They ain't lying. They ain't lying. I put it like that. Look, man, when he went at Travis Scott, I knew Travis Scott. Travis Scott lyrically ain't on Pusha T's level, so he wasn't going to go with him bar for bar. At that point, I think he released his Jack Boys album the same week as Let God Sort Him Out. So I think that was the only way for him to push back. I know him and Lil Wayne, they had the issues in the past. We all saw what he did to Drake with The Story Added On, and him and Kanye, they definitely fell out, right? But goes on to say, however, nowadays, the rapper who has smoke for anyone in the industry is now deciding to burn out by beef and diss records. Consequently, he claims he's done indulging in them. Recently, Pusha T spoke to Consequence where he shrugged about how diss records don't mean the same as they used to. Back in the day, you could end someone's career with mean enough song. Now he argues that it's only good for feeding online discourse. And this is Pusha T's words. It's not the same ransom anymore. Back in the day, to me, I felt like it could be career ending. Now it's not. It doesn't hold as much weight. You still get another shot at it. It seems like Pusha sighs. Pusha hates the state of the modern diss tracks. I've kind of been through the chapter and I'm over it. I'm somewhere right now where I don't even want to make music with other people. Nevertheless, have anybody else in my music or be the focus of my music. What we're doing right here with clips, is to me so next level, which is absolutely right. Pusha T continues. I feel like the taste level is above everything else, even being caught up in the world of it. I don't like even the world of people, of the back and forth. If I don't see eye to eye with you, there's probably things I don't want to be there about. You know what I'm saying. Ultimately, at the end of the day, Pusha finds all this kind of useless as there's no stakes to a conflict. Moreover, there's no, Catherine, my bad, I pronounced that word. And really ending someone because of the noise still persists. As a result, he much rather keep making music with his brother to mind his own business. It's kind of dead to me. It's the ransom of what a diss track used to bring. There was a clear winner. Somebody would really bow out, and then that's it. The last man standing. Now it's just a whole bunch of noise. Even after we find winners, it's still noise. It's like, man, then what's it for? Pusha T shrugs. And you know what? He's right. He's absolutely right on that one. I do agree with him. I think that, and we've learned more about this with, him going back and forth with Drake and with the whole Kendrick and Drake beef. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think we all know Kendrick beat Drake. We all know Kendrick beat Drake. The thing is, and I said this too when the Heart Part 6 came out, Drake's Heart Part 6, that was trash. When that came out, I was like, nah, man, Drake bowed out of the battle. He bowed out. So there was no such thing as a round two when you bow out. And I think that's the thing, because I'm old enough to remember, battles back then. I remember when Jay-Z and Nas had it. I remember those battles and stuff, and I remember Ja Rule 50, man. I remember, hit him up and stuff like that. Like, back then, man, it was a clear-cut winner. We were like, oh, nah, that is it. You bow out and you move on. You know what I'm saying? But with the whole Drake thing and there people like, I guess his fans pushing around too and stuff like that. Nah, there's no such thing. There's no such. We're trying to rewrite the rules of what hip hop is and what battling is. Like, there is no round two. Like Kendrick said in that Super Bowl thing. Like, there's no round twos. This is what it is. You lost and stuff. And I think what Pusha's saying is like, now with the whole online discourse and with the fans, going back and forth like that, it does take the fun out of it in a lot of ways. And, of course, with the whole lawsuit, that Drake took, it takes away the fun of diss tracks, because it's like, so we're at the point where, yeah, he's right. Drake is one of the biggest artists in the world. If we're at the point where you say you're this battle, you study battle raps and all that kind of stuff, and when you get walked, instead of bowing out and gracefully like a man like hip hop is, you go to the courts, it does take the fun out of it. And I can see why he's like, man, I'm over it. You know what I'm saying? Because if this is the point where we're going in hip hop, it just goes to show how weak it's gotten, how soft it's gotten. So I can understand Pusha T's statements on that. And also, like again, I said, he's had a fantastic year. Him and Malice, I would love to see them win some Grammys this year for Let God Sort Them Out. The Clips, they definitely deserve it, man. One of my favorite groups of all time. But yeah, man, I agree with him on that one. I do agree. Like I said, I still love to hear diss tracks, but with how things have fallen to the point where it's getting taken to the court, man, that's not hip hop. That's not hip hop, man. I don't care what nobody says. You can debate me in the comments. It is not hip hop losing a battle and then want to go file a lawsuit. That's some bull. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't even gonna say it on my channel. You know, I'm trying to be good for my channel, but that's some straight BS, you know. But anyway, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Tell me what you guys think about Pusha T's comments. You know, do you agree with him? You know, or do you not disagree? I would love to hear. But again, man, if you come in here on like you agree with that lawsuit stuff, nah, bro, you're wrong on that one. You're absolutely wrong. But anyway, hope everybody has a blessed day, and I'll see y'all soon. Have a good one.